Namaste. Today's video is on the importance of proper diet in yoga. When I talk about this subject, the first word that comes to my mind is moderation. So whatever we eat, we have to take it in moderation. Let it be rice, roti, chapati, dal, curry, whatever we eat, it has to be taken in moderation. So neither too much nor too less. When we eat, half the stomach will be filled with solid food, 1/4 will be water, and the remaining 1/4 is empty. A good breakfast, a lighter lunch, and even a lighter dinner. This is the rule of the game, and that is moderation. Depend more on homemade food. So prepare the food at home and eat. For example, bread, bakery items, sweets that we buy from outside, beverages that we buy from outside, burger, pizza, all these processed food, let it be chips, wafers, all these are made from outside and brought into home. Reduce the intake of these items. Depend more on homemade food. Whatever we make at home, depend on that. That will help us to reduce the unwanted calorie intake into the body. When you prepare food at home, use moderate amount of salt, sugar and oil. Don't use too much of it. Deep fried items, reduce. Anything, if we depend on moderation, it's not going to harm our body. Include more of fruits, vegetables, raw food. That will help us to improve the fiber content and reduce the fat intake. Eating out once or twice in a week, that's all. That too, don't eat too much of the high calorie or high fat items. Sweets. Sweets are taken only during functions, festivals or marriages or things like that. They are not a general daily food. Do not buy sweets from outside and stock it and consume it daily. Once in a while, when there is a function or a festival, that's the time to eat sweets. That too, prepare at home and eat it. Generally, I practice yoga asanas in the evening. If I had a heavy lunch or a heavy breakfast, the yoga asanas become very tough for me in the evenings. So this tells me that there was something wrong during my lunch or breakfast. And I use this as a correction mechanism to reduce the intake of food during lunch or breakfast. So in a way, yoga asanas help me to correct my diet, not the other way around. I don't use my yoga mat as a punishment to the mistake of overeating that I did during lunch or breakfast. It's the other way around. So use yoga asanas as a tool. If you're not able to practice well, that means there is something wrong in your diet. Correct it there, not here. Eat homemade food, less of processed food. Eating out maybe once or twice in a week, that's all. Less of salt, less of sugar, oil, less of sweets, all these should be less. Beverages, chips, wafers, all these munch items, reduce all of them. Don't forget rule of moderation. All the best for a great diet and a great yoga practice. Namaste.